Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Broad Topix. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. Here we are.
We did it. We're at the fucking beach, dude.
We're at the beach. We're in Florida. We're in the Sunshine State, the
Look at
Orange
us.
State. Is
We're
that what they call it?
glowing.
We are glowing. We glow in each other's company. We decided that today.
We did decide that today. I do feel like this whole week I felt so ugly, and then the day we hung out, I was like, I'm hot. And whenever I'm around you, I feel hot.
That happened to me when I came to LA the
You
last time.
said that last time you came to LA. You're like, when I'm with you, I feel hot.
I was like, I don't mean to this in a weird way, but like I feel my prettiest when we're together.
It almost, if we didn't understand each other so well, it would seem like an insult.
Yeah, right. I feel so pretty around you. You know, because
you know, it helps to have a dog around. But no, I feel like we both get hotter when we're hanging out. I don't know what it is.
I don't know how it began, when it started.
Before time began, probably.
Dude, we've had such a day.
Oh, we've had a... You think life's a beach? You think everything's easy peasy, coconut squeezy? No.
No.
It didn't. You think we just... And then we were here.
You think I flew here like a seagull?
No, she flew here like a human.
I flew here like a human and it fucking sucked.
Dude, traveling sucks so bad.
Dude, I woke up... First of all, I meant to wake up at 4 a.m. this morning to make my way...
Downtown.
To make my way downtown to JFK
Walking
for a
past
6...
JFK and I'm Kim bound.
It's always times like these when she thinks of me.
I wonder if she really thinks of me. You're just being crazy. And I need her. I'm packing. And I miss her.
You have no idea how often.
And now we toyed, yeah. And then it's a slow-mo of us toyed on a roller coaster. If we could fall from Six Flags rides, do you think toys would get us high? 'Cause you know I'd popped 1,000 toys if I could just toy you tonight.
Dude, you have no idea how often between Harrington and I it comes up in our apartment. Like, I'll say something and he'll be like, you know, Kim's not even here to benefit from hearing that right now. I don't, like, Mike's sick of hearing how much I love you. He's so over it, dude.
I saw a
He's
TikTok.
like, she's not even here. She's not listening. She's never going to hear what you just said. That was only for me, and it hurt my feelings somehow.
I saw a TikTok that reminded me of you, and it was this girl on the Eiffel Tower with her with her boyfriend, and it's like so cute and they're romantic. He has his arm around her, and he's like, "What are you thinking about?" And she says her best friend's name, and he was like, and it's just how we are.
That's me.
I don't know what to say.
I'm always thinking about Kimmy. I don't know what to tell you. She's my spirit animal.
My mom, when I was telling our family that you were coming, my mom was like, yeah, Kim's partner is coming tomorrow.
No.
And I was like, not like girlfriend partner. But then, like, the aggressive way, I was like, not like girlfriend partner, made it seem like we were gayer than we were. Does that make sense?
You can never defend yourself from being gay, by the way.
No.
It's the second you say you're not gay, that's when everybody really thinks you're gay.
That's when you get called the F word.
That's when you end up going gay, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a listener of this pod, you know we've already had to come out as straight to your parents, and that was very disappointing to
I know,
your
and it's
mother.
gonna be-
She was not happy about that news.
It's going to be really awkward having the talk with your mom tonight, honestly.
It is. We're going to have to sit her down and say, hey, we're straight.
We're straight. We like men.
Well, kind of. We're kind of straight, but not gay for each other.
We're not gay for each other. We like some men. They also ick us out at the same time.
Ugh.
It's kind of hard to figure out.
Listen, let's just not talk about it.
Men are disgusting, but we love them.
We love you, disgustings. Men have been swarming.
Are you okay? Oh, yeah. No, today?
Dude,
we found out we're fucking Florida 9s at least,
dude.
baby.
We fucking we're eating.
When I come visit LA, nobody
Plates fucking full.
when
Just
I
eating a cock. No. We've been fucking them since we got here.
my throat's sore.
We just got here 10 minutes ago. We've had 16 of them. We have to yell this out loud in the lobby of the hotel we're staying at and have to look these people in the eye.
Dude. I forgot.
Men.
What? Oh, men?
They're everywhere.
It was going to be something. Oh, yeah. No, that whenever I come to visit you in LA, I feel like men avert their eyes.
Yeah.
Today, it's like the amount of attention that we've been showered in. And I'm not going to lie. You guys already fucking know this. It's mostly Kim.
It's not.
What's cute is that like a confident guy will come up and talk to Kim and he'll have a sidekick with him. And it's...
No, Alex is being humble. Alex is being humble. Let me tell you what I get. Oh, shit. I touched that. Is everything good?
It'll be fine. Go ahead.
I get some dude covered head to toe in tattoos
He might be staying here. We got to be careful. I don't think he is, but he might be.
with some skin condition.
Okay, wait. Should we say which one, or is that going to offend people?
It's going to offend
It's going to offend the people who have it.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a cute skin
Me
condition.
too. Actually, I find it very attractive.
Yeah.
And it was the first thing I noticed. It was actually quite literally the only thing that attracted me to him. So I will say we like the skin
We do
condition.
like this. The skin condition was honestly the plus. It was everything else about him that took away from the skin
and he
condition.
was fully covered in tattoos, but they weren't like good tattoos. They were like, only God can judge me across his chest and shit.
And when we asked what his name was, he was like, y'all want my government?
He was like a white dude.
Kim goes, no, please give us the name that you've given yourself.
Literally what I said. I'm such a bitch.
And he
I
goes,
go, no,
cool.
the only thing we want is the thing you made up, please.
He goes,
we have a pod later.
I'm Tyga.
And then I literally said the funniest joke.
The funniest thing, which neither of them batted an eye
They
at.
didn't get it. I
No.
go, why? Do you fuck 15-year-olds? And he went, I mean, he stole the name from me. And I was like, I think you just put yourself in prison.
You might be fucking 15
I think that was a confession.
I think you came up to us because you thought Kim was 15.
Yeah.
Because he did ask our ages, and they did this whole, like, they were like...
They gasped.
They were like,
you guys are in your 20s.
They were like 29 and 32. They're like, shouldn't you guys be dead?
I was like, no.
Do you need help across the street, ma'am?
We're fucking thriving. I'm in
Yeah.
a straw hat. And then he was like, "Do you have a snap?" I was like, "No."
No, he told you you looked 22, which
Yeah.
let's not skip over that part.
He did tell me I look 22.
I took it as a compliment for some. That's how much I love you. Honestly.
Alex said thank you.
I said thank you. Thank you. She does, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way that your name comes up in our house, by the way. It's like a random compliment, and I'll be like, well, that applies to Kim, doesn't it? And he's like, shut up, eat your dinner.
He's like, "You're so hot." You're like, Kim is too.
But you think Kimmy's pretty too, right?
No, he does not. He hates me.
He's said to both of us that you're the only woman he's ever met who he didn't want to fuck. Harrington said that to Kim. Isn't that rude?
That's so crazy.
I don't
be like,
believe
"Come
him.
here, come here."
I don't believe him.
Yeah.
Liar.
Yeah, you fucking piece of
You
shit.
fucking liar.
That's so funny to say. I don't believe him. He's listening right now.
I mean, he's wrong for that. Sorry.
Right. You think if I walked into Harrington's room one day, listen, I'm separating myself as your friend
I'm
here.
separating
mentally.
myself as his girlfriend.
You think if I jujitsu rolled over my shoulder, butt naked, and did a split, and I said, "Stick it in,"
enter me.
he wouldn't pop it in for a sec.
Listen, I think that the me factor is great in this. I think
You're
that if
powerful now.
You and I weren't friends, or if he and I weren't
if we
dating,
weren't friends, yeah.
Then yes, he would. If we
Yeah.
weren't friends, or if he and I weren't dating, sure, absolutely, he'd at least dip it in once, see how it
At least
feels.
one dip.
You know?
Because you were together, it's the only thing.
Yeah.
You dip once.
He would give you a dip, sister. You're not repulsive. I've seen some of the other girls he's fucked, by the way.
Oh, Mike, you say you'd give me a dip.
Come on, Mike. Come on, for both of us.
Admit you dip me.
He knows he would.
He knows he's sitting.
He knows it deep
you know
down.
What? The funniest part, he's sitting in shame right now, knowing he did.
He's at home in our apartment alone watching this episode, knowing knowing damn well.
Look her, your girl in the eye. She's here.
Just tell me when I come home. Tell me the truth for once.
No, you guys fighting right now because of this episode.
I'm going to text him after
You're
this.
pissed. Oh, something tragic just happened to me.
Right this second?
Yeah.
Right this moment?
Yeah.
What?
It's like, what could possibly happen?
Did you bleed through your white outfit?
No.
That was a tragic thing that could have happened.
It could, yeah.
Okay, well, that was my guess.
Other guess. Quicker.
You have to poop.
No, that wouldn't be a good guess.
That'd be a good one. I don't know.
Check it.
Oh, your toenail broke.
Not the perfect French.
Oh, her French tip broke off just right at the point where it becomes French. Right at the border of France and Switzerland, her nail broke.
A tip. So anyways, the men were so warm and like a squirmin'.
They were. I feel like we started. Hold on. We're all over the place. We're all over the fucking place, dude.
Let's start from the beginning. I wish we had like it went.
That's what you guys get, honestly.
If more people subscribe, we could get better production, please.
Please keep listening to the fucking show.
It's
we
getting
could show you
closer.
something
We're
one
getting
day.
more respect. I'm telling you right now, if you're listening, you guys, we're almost there.
I'm getting the slightest bit more respect recently, yes. Just ever so
They
slightly.
only spit in one of her eyes now.
They think about saying nice things to me. They don't say them out loud, though.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. So, flying, getting ready to come.
Okay, well, first of all, I woke up this morning an hour and 15 minutes after I meant to, and only an hour and 14 minutes before my flight was set to fucking take off. I mean, I rush my ass to the airport. I get there. There's issues with check-in. I have to go.
Hold on.
Wait in a line to check in a
Is this
JetBlue.
plane a problem?
I mean, do the listeners care about it?
Wait, if anyone saw that, I was not scratching my vagina. I was scratching my thigh.
You know what? Our vaginas are also allowed to get itchy. You know, I kind of take it personally that there's certain spots on your body where you're allowed to scratch. But if I were to scratch my vagina above the clothes, people are going to take fucking issue with it.
Why?
Like I'm disgusting.
Let me itch my puss.
Let me itch me. Please.
Let me. Sometimes
Let
you
me
get.
itch me.
Oh, if a dude scratches, I've seen
Almost
dudes.
cried there.
You're so sad. You
Just
can't.
let me itch me.
If a dude scratches his balls, no one blinks a fucking eye.
No, sometimes they go in the pants for it too.
Oh,
You ever
they're
see that?
No, they go like this.
They really, they grab, they love to fucking do a stress ball thing.
Yeah, they like pull like this.
They're stressed out. Bro.
Not me. I will sit with an itch on my clit till the end of time to avoid anybody knowing I have an itch. It will feel like glasses in there at one point. The itch will be so uncontrollable.
I will let the skin outside of my asshole itch until there's a tear coming down my eye.
If you ever see a woman crying,
single
she
tear.
might just have a pussy itch, dude. I swear.
It's fucking bullshit. And you know what? The first time I ever heard of somebody, I remember I was in 4th grade and a girl came up to me and said, this other girl in class, this girl was like, Dorothy scratches her vagina in class. Isn't that disgusting? And my first thought is like, well, shit, sometimes my vagina gets itchy and I've done been scratching it too. I just ain't been caught yet.
Now you're getting away with a crime before you knew it was a crime.
I'm no less disgusting than Dorothy.
I'm no less disgusting than Dorothy.
Yeah, and so ever since that day, it hurt my feelings because I was like, bitch, you never scratch your pussy? This was a girl, too.
We have neighbors.
I forget that we're publicly.
Yeah, dude. You got to be able to scratch your puss every once in a while. Your butthole gets itchy. So what?
So what, dude?
So what? That's what that song was. So what? And they say, I'm a freak. I got an itchy puss 7 days of the week. So what? Yeah, where were we before itchy puss?
So
We're all over the place. Let's go back to the beginning.
So I get to the airport. So I get to the airport. I can't check in.
Where was itchy puss come from?
You had an emergency.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So It's taken forever. I have like fucking, at this point I have, I think 15 minutes to get onto the security line, through security, and to my gate. And it's like kind of tight. This is an international airport I'm at. The line's long. So I'm standing behind this dude, right? Tall, really buff black dude with like long dreads. Looks like the nicest guy ever. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm just judging a book by its cover.
Right.
Because I'll tell you, this guy was not fucking nice at all. He really fucking upset me.
No.
I'm like standing there and I'm doing that thing where like I'm anxious and I'm flipping out. I'm pretty sure I'm about to miss my flight. Okay. And I'm too nervous to like ask people if I could get ahead of them, but I want people to notice that I'm about to miss my flight. So I'm like looking at my flight. I'm like saying out loud, I'm like, shit, 6:30. What time is it now? I'm like doing like that kind of thing. You're or whatever.
The bit. Yeah. I'm late bit. Yeah.
And this dude turns around. Let me think for a second. I want to remember exactly how he phrased it. He was like, he turned around and he goes, "Don't you think you're close?" And I misinterpreted him for a second because I thought that he picked up what I was putting down.
And offered you.
And he was like, "Don't you think you're getting a little too close to missing this flight?" I thought he was being a nice guy. I was still misjudging him.
Right.
And so I was like, "Yeah, dude, I don't even know. I think I might actually miss this flight." And he was like, "That's not what I said." He was like,
right, he meant too close to him.
Like, too close to him. When I tell you, I was the exact same distance from this man that he was from the person in front of him.
Well, did you just wake up out of your sleep? You might have scared him. He came in your jammies, bitch. You were there in bunny jammies with a cereal bowl straight out of breakfast.
The way that he made me feel like the itchy pussy girl. Like, dude.
What a piece of shit that guy was.
First of all, you don't even have to wear a mask at the airport anymore. You're not wearing a mask right now. What makes you feel like I'm too close to you?
No,
we're in public.
I would have said, no, I don't.
I actually did. It took me a second. I had to like regain myself. I had to internalize what he said. And I was like, no, I didn't think that. And then he ignored me, kept moving. But it flicked me right off, and I think it set this whole day on a downward spiral because honestly, I had to not have as much fun today as I have since we started doing this podcast.
I know.
Except for the one other awesome thing we did.
How could you say you didn't have fun when you literally had
I'm a new person, honestly.
How could you say she didn't have fun? We'll get to it. Let's get back to the beginning. So, how many minutes did you have to get on the plane?
I had 7 minutes to spare to get on the plane, which is plenty of time, but just if first of all, I didn't wake up to my alarm at all. My mom happened to shake me awake. I slept at my parents' house last night, and she was even saying to me, she was like, "I was thinking of not waking you. I didn't know what the right thing to do was." So if she had waited those extra 7 minutes, I would not be here right now.
Oh, man. She woke you up right on time. 7's my lucky number.
Right in the nick of time.
Right in. Well, did you just say the N-word?
I didn't, and I specifically stopped in the middle of it. I didn't even say it in the regular cadence that I would usually say it because that sounds too much like the N-word. I was extra careful.
I said, I've never heard that one before, but I won't repeat it. Flying's stressful as fuck.
Flying is so stressful. I mean, I was also up all night last night. I had Legion of Skanks. Then I, of course, had to come home and shave my bikini line because I knew I was coming to the beach today.
Oh, I went hairy puss today.
I didn't even notice. Did you really go hairy puss all day?
Yeah.
Good for you.
She's pretty hairy.
I'm pretty sure you saw my labia at one point today.
I didn't. Let me
Not
tell you.
on my butthole even?
We got to go back to the beginning. We're getting ahead of ourselves again. Okay, hold on. You shaved.
I shaved at like fucking 1 a.m. I've been up all night is what I'm saying.
I can't imagine you were so tired just shaving last minute puss.
Yeah, I always shave either the second I get to my vacation destination or travel destination or the night before. But
sometimes the night before is a waste.
Not a full night before. I'll tell you right now, if I was going to have time to sleep last night, I think the hair would have grown in my sleep. But I didn't have. I only had 2 hours to sleep, and so it didn't really have any time.
Yeah, I get that.
It's not going to be growing while I'm expending all this energy doing.
It would never. No.
That's how you say hairless.
I like the idea of people wanting to go back to their rooms but scared to interrupt it.
People are waiting at the elevator. It's so funny. So anyway, I got here. I got here on time.
Was that guy on your plane?
No.
Oh, that would have pissed me off.
No. I almost wanted him to be on my plane. I don't know why.
Can I tell you? I think God got me away from a murder or something bad.
Yeah.
When I was flying here, I had just gotten my period. Sorry, don't turn off the thing, guys. Please, that's all I'll say. And I was feeling fine. And I got it in Houston. And then the next day I was flying. And I was like, great, this is one of the only periods I haven't gotten really, you know how I get. She's
in so much pain. She's like, has to lay down. It's awful.
It is like... if the doctor was like, are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Sometimes it's like close to a 10. It feels like the inside of my body is exploding. Like I get the worst cramps. They're unbearable.
She stops talking, which is like my sign that something's really wrong.
I stop talking. I start sweating. I start shaking. My whole body starts sort of like convulsing. It's so bad. I throw up. I pass out.
She actually sits on the ground for some reason. Every time you're in bad period pain, you won't sit on a chair or a bed. You lie down on the ground.
I know. I'm grounding. And I was at the airport and I saw this guy and he was so cute, and I saw that he noticed me, and I was like, I'm going to walk by him and just give him a compliment, because that's been my new thing with flirting.
I noticed.
It's worked.
It's been working a lot.
It works. Because so I know that I'm like very not shy, like on podcasts and on stand-up, but around guys that I'm attracted to, I get really shy sometimes. Like I'll hit on a guy that I don't actually want to fuck.
You have the initial confidence, but when the guy comes back with kind of liking you too, then you get nervous and you like back away. I notice it.
Yeah, I can say something. I could be like, oh, you're fine. And he's like, I think you're fine. And I'd be like,
and then she like freezes up.
I was like, oh, thanks. Bye.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do that. Like, it's so weird. But I was like, I'm going to go give this guy a compliment. And on my way, like, as I was about to stand up, it was like a tiny little cramp right over my ovary that felt like it was like the cramp was like going like this and just expanding through my entire body. And I was like,
just a balloon cramp?
I was looking at this guy and going,
the audacity of men. He probably thought you were coming in your pants at the sight of him.
He's like, yeah, I made a girl jizz today.
Whatever, bro. The guns.
And then I did that thing. I got on the ground. I literally got next to my
Not
stuff.
at the airport.
Yeah,
God
at the airport, I got onto the ground.
I know her so well. That's crazy.
Yeah, I got onto the ground and I was sort of like pounding on it. I didn't know what to do.
You were doing the WAP dance.
I was doing the crybaby on the ground. And then everyone started boarding my flight and I couldn't move. I literally could not stand up, and I was like,
Were you afraid paramedics were going to come over and be like,
you can't fly? Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why I was trying to not make a huge scene. And then the lady next to me was like, are you okay? And I was like, do you have ibuprofen? And she was like, yeah, do you have a migraine? And I was like, I have cramps. And then she was like, oh my God, yeah. And she gave me 3. She had, it wasn't even an ibuprofen bottle. She just had a Ziploc bag, and I just took 3 of whatever she had.
Ziploc bag of pills at the airport?
Yes.
Impressive.
And I just took it.
I always wonder if you could do that.
No, it wasn't a bag of pills. It was like in a bottle, but it wasn't, it was like maybe prescribed ibuprofen.
Okay.
My mom
the
has
good
that
stuff.
Too. Yeah, so I took hella, and she was like, oh my God, you should see a doctor. And I was like, I did. They put me on birth control. I almost killed myself. Just like back to the ground.
The doctors love being like, oh, you have a problem? Why don't you go on birth control?
It's sketchy how much they try to get you on birth control.
It's truly crazy. And then you get your birth control and you open up the fucking side effects sheet and you could literally fucking cover your windows with it. You could make a full fucking Met Gala dress with the goddamn thing. It's out of control.
You could. That'd be great to make a Met Gala dress out of this birth control side effects. What a move.
Honestly, I could see that happening at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
Very camp. Yeah, and he was so hot, and then I was just on the floor going like until I had to get on my flight, and then he didn't make eye contact with me after, and kids, that's how I lost your father.
Oh, fuck. The idea of a man truly thinking that like you guys might have had a little bit of a connection, I think that maybe he thought that you wanted his attention off of you and you did it on purpose.
Like I was in pain and he was like, this dramatic bitch.
This dramatic bitch. Or like, oh, she obviously doesn't want me to talk to her. Instead, she turned into a shrieking monster.
It was rough, but yeah, plane rides suck, dude.
Oh, man.
But I had a good seat. So I had to fly Spirit from Houston to Florida, which is never a good sign because it was like sometimes. I don't know why. I think the airlines have pulled back like a bunch of their flights because I don't think they have enough employees. So there's like less flights now. And so like there's just specific times you can fly. Quite literally. They're like, you can fly from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m, or you could pay $4,900.
That was the situation with this flight too. I had to go at the crack of fucking dawn.
It's crazy. They're torturing us.
It's crazy. I can't wait. Forget first class. I want to be able to afford a 3 p.m. flight one day.
Dude, I just got to the point where I can afford flights and then it went up to
so
first
annoying.
class costs. It's
Really
crazy. So I took my fucking Spirit flight and those motherfuckers charged me $78 for my carry-on?
No.
Sickening.
Well, I was going to have a similar thing, though. JetBlue was doing something really annoying with that, too, and I don't know why, but it was going to cost me like $50 or $60 to get a carry-on, and it was like $10 or $15 less to do a checked bag. So I just checked a bag for absolutely no fucking reason, but to save a couple bucks.
It's annoying.
So annoying. Especially considering I was an hour and 15 minutes late to my intended
And then you had to
arrival at the
check.
airport, and I had to check a bag. It's so annoying.
Infuriating.
Anyways, I made it here.
And they don't
we
give
both
you
made
food
it here.
anymore. Remember when they used to give you meals?
I've never been on a flight with a meal because I didn't start flying until I was like 20, and I didn't go on long flights like that. A meal.
You
The
mean-
best I've had is the fucking kettle corners or whatever.
You never had a chicken wrap on a flight?
No.
What? I never had a chicken salad on a flight? A lot of chicken.
I never had chicken on a flight.
Yeah, they serve,
Ever.
they serve a lot of chicken.
Yeah, no chick for me. Anyways.
There is like flying etiquette. Like, you know what I liked about the people I was sitting with on both my flights?
I had excellent people next to me.
You did? Me too.
Yeah.
That's always great. I had 2 small women. They minded their business. Gave me a little tap. Each of them needed to use the bathroom once. All of us need to use the bathroom once at a different time. We were all good. Sat back
Nice.
down.
All right, get this. I had a couple with a baby. However,
My favorite, actually.
they're on their way to take their baby to Disney. Most exciting day ever. And baby sitting a few rows back with grandma. So I just have the happy couple who's away from their baby having a quiet flight together.
I love that.
I'm laughing at his jokes. She's laughing at my jokes. We
I love
became
it.
friends.
You
It was
fucked him in the bathroom.
It was lovely.
You were their little Disney slut.
It was so much fun.
I love that. I would have been happier with the baby, though.
I like it when you just vibe with people. It depends. A good baby on a flight, I'll stare at you the whole goddamn
Not
time
even
until your
stare.
parents are
I
uncomfortable.
want an interactive baby. I want a baby that wants to come sit on my lap for a little bit.
Have you ever had that?
No, I dream of it.
It's a dream.
Dude,
That's one thing about us, though.
Late at night, I dream of that.
Wake him that you and I stare at strangers' children
love
in
babies.
public and like have a full-on conversation about how cute they are and how lucky their parents
to sit on
are.
a flight. Listen, if you're a fan of mine and we're ever sitting on a flat, can I hold your baby?
I'm okay with that too. Also, as long as your baby's not crying.
And it's cute. Don't bring your ugly fucking babies onto my lap. Don't
Also,
bring your
wipe its snot away
No,
first.
I'll tell you my rule. It can have a little snot. It can't be crusty. It's got to be fresh snot. And it
A
can't
fresh
have,
boogie.
A
Not-
fresh,
yeah.
A fresh boogie's fine, but it cannot. It cannot have fucking disgusting dirt around it, like it's been there for days collecting.
No. Dry snot's not the vibe. That shit
No.
should have been wiped when it was clean.
It's not the
when it was
vibe.
wet. Yeah. That's fucking off, bro.
It is.
Yeah. You know a crusty baby when you see one, though. You
know
can
a
spot a
crusty
crusty baby
baby.
from a mile away, all the way across the room.
Honey, I can smell a crusty coming across the street.
First of all, crusty kids often their skin tone is off, and I don't mean anything about race. I mean no matter what their race is, their skin tone is like a little bit like
They're malnutrition.
yellower. Like it just like don't look the healthiest.
Yeah.
And then you get up close and they have the snot around them, and they often have like whatever they ate earlier around their lips, like a popsicle residue around their lips.
Totally.
Chapped lips on the inside, a couple peeling pieces.
Peely top lip front center. Call it
jagged teeth, by the way.
silver caps.
I'll tell you.
If your kid has a silver cap, keep him off my lap.
Get outta here.
I made a rhyme so you could remember. If he has a silver cap, keep him off my lap. And that's my fucking rule.
Dude, the way a crusty baby never had fucking perfect teeth is wild. It's like genetically your children have your shitty teeth and you don't take care of them well.
You don't
All
take care
at
of
the
your
same
teeth
time.
well.
You don't take care of your teeth well or your children well.
Oh,
Wild.
shit. We've got some visitors coming through.
It's our
It's my
favorite.
mom. There it is. Our first guest. Hello.
Hello, Queen.
You want to say hi to the camera? Oh, she's very shy. She's very shy.
Shy mommy.
Come and say into the mic.
Back it up.
Lean down.
Hello.
This is my mom. She hates attention.
Wow.
What do you want to say?
Hello.
Do you want to say anything about me?
She's a bitch.
And you're like, oh, now you need me to let you in. Oh. Hold on.
Hold on, didn't I have one in my titties?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, it's right here.
Okay.
What'd you get?
The dress.
You went shopping?
Yeah,
It's just-
I know. Why you look at me like that?
I'm looking at how tan you look.
Yeah.
It looks good against the purple.
All right, we're almost done. We've got like 15 minutes. Where were we?
I don't know. We haven't
crusty
gotten
kid.
to anything.
It's fine because
Because it's all we've got, baby.
we've only had one day together, sister. The thing is, I don't need kids. There's something about a kid that's allowed to cuss. There's two different kids that are allowed to cuss. There's cute ones and then there's bad ones. And I don't need.
I like a kid who's allowed to cuss and knows it's a privilege.
Totally.
Like they know when to use it. Because the other kids, there's some kids who are allowed to cuss and they overuse it. They're not using it properly. It just kind of loses all of its charm.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of charming when like a kid uses
Yeah,
like
when
adult
they
language.
do it casually, it's kind of cute.
Yeah.
I love a casual cusser.
Yeah.
But what else about flights? I mean, I'll say right now, I think it is very polite when I am not by the window and we're landing and the person's looking and they lean back a little so I can also look with them.
When I'm the window person, if I chose to have my window closed during the flight for one reason or another, while we're landing, I will open the window for my fellow passengers.
I do too. And I do too.
It's only right.
Not us being good flight citizens. Oh, and I always
Touch the plane.
touch the plane on the outside. And I always say thank you to the pilot, but I look into his fucking eyes.
You look into his soul.
Deeply, like I stop and I look at him like at the end of the movie when the guy gives you your kid back that actually kidnapped him in the beginning, and it was like, you know how there's the bad guy and then his little brother who's like doesn't really want to be involved in the crime, but he's just doing it because it's what the family's always done.
He turns on the older brother later on
and shoots him and gives the kid back, and the guy
he's like,
goes,
I knew this was what I had to
I
do.
give the pilot that thank you.
That thank you.
That's the thank you I get. Because I am thankful. How did you do that? How did you? How? I want to know. It makes air. Oh. Okay. She can't stay away. She loves it. I love that she pretended she didn't want to be involved. And look, you said you pretended you
Hold
wanted
on.
nothing to do with this podcast. With you like that. Now you can't get enough.
You can have a rose. Can I have a rose?
We don't have. Well, we're almost done.
We'll roll another one.
We'll roll something in 5 minutes.
in 10.
10 minutes.
All right.
No.
Oh, shit. No.
Did you just
do
lock
we
us
lock
out?
ourselves out now?
Are we locked out?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. She has the card in her hand. We got to talk about this.
I can't.
Get inside. We have to talk about something private. Nothing. I'm kidding. Okay, go inside. My mom has this condition where she likes to make me feel scared. Alex has noticed it.
It's wild. It's truly
Alex
wild.
is scared to say just listening. Look,
Today's been quite a day.
I thought she was listening at the door.
Scary, dude. And today's just been
She's
like
scary.
Today's just been a really long, trying day. Okay, so just mind you, I had 2 hours of sleep. I finished up all my gas digital work for the week that I needed to do on the plane this morning. I get here, I land, I'm in Kimmy's arms once again. Happy as a little clam. We go,
Happy as her little clam.
happy as my own clam.
Your clam's just all your
Smiling.
Clam
It smiles.
I feel like you would have a happy clam. I don't know.
Yep. My vagina's constantly smiling,
Okay, so
but no teeth. So our plan is to, you guys know us. Our plan, if we have to do a podcast together, if we're meeting up in a place to do a podcast together, we're going to hit no less than 2 beaches in a day, okay?
it's exhausting.
It's truly exhausting.
Alex is off 2 hours of sleep. This is her third beach of the day. She had a flight and a fight with some dude in the line already.
I had a fight with the dude in the line. It's just been the longest day. And since I got here this morning, the only thing I've said I needed is a nap, and it's the only thing I haven't done.
And we got another pot after this, baby. So save the rest.
I'm saving my sleep for tonight. But this morning I did have truly a magical experience, like one that it projected me into the ether, into the nether realm.
And what did I tell you? I said, you're one with the universe before we had this. I did pep talk you.
Kimmy said, you are one with the universe, and that is why this will not be a problem for you. And then she brought me out into the ocean, and she taught me how to surf. And when I tell you guys, we have a couple of videos that I'm sure we could drop in here, but when I tell you guys, these videos were not my best runs. I surfed standing up. This is my first time surfing ever.
Yep.
In my life.
She's not lying, you guys.
And today I stood up and surfed all the way into shore twice.
Yeah. Twice. Fully dropped in, waited for a second, popped up, rode it into shore. And who was your best teacher friend?
She is a very good teacher.
I actually am. Okay, listen, I've said this for years. I've said that I could be a teacher because the way that I was taught is not the way that I learn.
There was a point where she even stopped and she was like, I hope it doesn't sound like I'm being too mean to you, but I need you to not get hurt. Like, being like real mom vibes. Like,
yeah, well, because Alex gets a little silly willy on the surfboard. We're in the waves also weren't calm. They were kind of.
So you might think I was being silly willy, but the thing is, I didn't realize that you were in danger. So it's just a height difference. I was in an area that was perfectly comfortable for me, and Kim was like, "We're going down. We gotta get out of this area."
Alex is clearing the waves with her chin, and they're fucking.
I was hopping over him. Kim was fucking dying.
But also, I'm in control of the board, so I'm dying and holding the board. And I look over at Alex. She's like, "It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day."
She's like, "This is serious. You got to get out of this area." I was like, "Okay, I'm coming."
Just past the breaking point, because then the board flies. You could get cut with it. I did get cut. You know, I told this story to Alex. I said, "Listen, if you fly off the board, be aware of where the board is. It is a big board. It can hit you in the head. It can knock you out. You're swimming.
There's fins under it that could cut you, which I didn't know. She gave me a whole safety lesson before we started.
And I did. I was like, they can cut you. People have been cut before really bad. I said, a girl got her throat slit. And she was like, I'm scared. And I was like, no, I know it sounds scary, but people really get cut. And then, look. It fucking cut me. It sliced right across my eye, the fin, on a wave that I fell on. But I told you.
She said, you don't have to worry about none of that happening because you're smart and you're one with the universe and the ocean loves you like it loves me, baby. That's
I did
what
say
she said.
that. And every time I get into the ocean, I go like this with my finger and I put a circle of protection around myself.
I didn't do that, but I felt your circle of protection surrounding me.
It includes others.
Truly cannot believe what a natural I was.
She was.
It's like I was just born to shred.
And you look like a cute like surfer chick. Like you were like on the thing, and you were like so tall and skinny.
Even
you look like
the videos that we have where I didn't ride it all the way, I feel like I'm standing up pretty confidently.
Did I
like,
fuck this up?
No, you still sound good, baby girl, baby Gerald, baby Gerald.
Okay.
We good.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I was so impressed that you got up literally on your third try. It's almost unheard of.
On my third attempt, I got up and I rode it for like 7 to 9 seconds or so, and then a little later in the day, I got another one where I went for like 12 fucking seconds. I went all the way.
There were children and their parents behind us trying to surf for hours, not catching one wave.
Me and you were the only people catching waves,
And we caught probably together 15 waves in an hour.
and to the point where when we came out, that was our first boys of the day, looking for some attention. Not these boys trying to talk to Kim through trying to book her for surfing lessons.
They did. They were like, we saw her standing. They were like, do you teach? We saw you helping her stand up. And I was like, I taught today. And they're like, can we do lessons with you? I was like, not me rethinking my entire career, because if you saw me out there, it is the happiest I am in the world.
I've never seen anything like it. Truly, Kim could be at the beach from sunrise to sunset every fucking day.
I could. I literally could. I want to be on the beach
She's
so
just
bad.
a completely different person on the beach. I mean, like, you're not the type of person to talk to strangers in public whatsoever. We get to the beach, even today, you were like there was a point where it started to rain a little bit, and Kim's just literally looking around at hundreds of strangers going, careful everybody, it's windy, umbrellas are flying.
I make jokes, dad jokes. I am so happy at the beach. I do make small talk. It's the only place in the world I'll make small talk. Nowhere else. I love it here, dude.
She loves it.
I think we went to go smoke a joint, and I did a front flip into the sand dune.
She did a front flip into the sand dune. She pointed at another guy smoking weed by himself. She goes, hey, that's illegal.
And then went, just kidding. I'm like an old man. Like, I'm fully a dad. But, yeah, dude, we've had a good adventure all day. I'm so proud of us surfing. Let's add those clips in if we didn't already, and let's tell them more on the next episode about the rest.
Yeah, we'll continue in the next episode. We have so much more to talk about.
I know. We did really great.
We did good.
We did really great. We were trying to hold a little extra for our second episode. So, you guys, stay tuned next week. We got some wild stories.
We got some good shit.
You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, or on Instagram at Kim Congdon. You can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/QueenCong1. And also check out my other podcast, This Bitch with Sarah Weinschenk.
Fuck yeah, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Alex Scar, and check out Stick and Portly Watch Rick and Morty every Monday right after Legion of Skanks, only on GasDigitalNetwork.com. Also, if you love the show, head to GasDigitalNetwork.com. Use promo code TOPIX, TOPIX. You're going to get a free trial with access to every single episode of every show on Gas Digital On Demand, bonus content, live chats, all the good stuff. Do that. Subscribe on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. Leave us comments. Be nice, or
Share
like
it with a friend.
not. I
Be
guess
nice or funny. Those are the rules.
nice or funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it when somebody says something mean that actually makes me laugh.
Same.
Now
Same.
we're gonna keep trying and just
You
make us
fuckers.
cry
Just
more.
support us, please. We get enough. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold